Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew Snort with Creative Community Solutions. And as you're aware, we get a chance to cover some great people doing some great work. To find out more about today's article, make sure to visit our website of asnortonccs.com. Click on the menu for articles and coverage. Make sure to add us on Facebook and YouTube at Creative Community Solutions LLC. Add us on Instagram and Twitter at asnortonccs. And yes, on my LinkedIn, Andrew Snorton, as well as Medium, you'll be able to find out this and other great details. And it's great when you get a chance to talk with people from where you grew up in the state of New Jersey, doing some really amazing work. So we're so excited to have the team of Styletainment join us today. So ladies, how are you doing today?
We're great.
Oh,
Wonderful.
thank you.
Thank you so much for having us back again, Andrew.
No problem. So before we get into the nuts and bolts and details, could you briefly introduce yourselves with everyone?
Sure. I am Missouri. I am the visionary and producer of Styletainment.
Hattie Smith. I am part of the Team Love, and I basically deal with a lot of the fundraising.
Hello, I am Lisa St Hilare, and I am Styletainment's red carpet host.
Okay, and again, thank you so much for joining us. So the first question I'd like to ask is, who'd like to take the lead in sharing a little bit about the backstory of Styletainment, how it came into being, and just a snippet of some of the great work that you already are doing?
Sure. This is Missouri. Again, Andrew, thank you so much for having us back on. This is an incredible another year for Styletainment and all the wonderful things that we're doing. But just to give you a little short background of Styletainment, it really came into existence years ago when I was a little girl, making Barbie doll clothing and telling my mom that one day I'm going to do this big show, and life moves on from there. And marriage, children, and finally, the last thing that kind of broke me down to my knees was being diagnosed with breast cancer. And so one day I was actually sitting in my chemo chair and realizing that life is now and all I have is now, and asking myself the question, if I had all the money in the world, what would I be doing with the rest of my life? And my little 9-year-old self reminded me that I said I was going to do this big show. And so that was the first inkling of Styletainment. But the thing that really pushed me forward to bring all of this into existence was discovering the desperate need to support homeless women with breast cancer. We all know that there are homeless women, but I myself had never put two and two together that you could be homeless with breast cancer and no one's helping you. So in that moment, Styletainment was born, and my daughter and I created this magnificent stage production called The Show, A Cancer Survivor Story. The show is really geared towards educating people about the desperate need to support homeless women with cancer. And we moved on to a bigger project where we're working on opening up a place called Home for homeless women that are living with breast cancer, to help them to heal and to have them become productive citizens again. That's it, the short version, the short version of how this whole thing came into part. But I tell you the truth, it's so interesting. Oprah says, sometimes, it takes a brick to hit you for you to really get back to your purpose of what you're supposed to be doing. And being the visionary of Styletainment has brought me home. And we're just so happy to have the opportunity to share with people. And I'm going to let, our other two ladies share some other things because, I can go on. But again, it's an exciting journey. It's a beautiful, beautiful story that's unfolding every single day with all the things that we're doing.
Well, I tell you what, it's just amazing how something comes from a simple start to a great beginning and doing some great things. And on that note, Hattie, in regards to great things like you shared with us, you look at a lot of the fundraising, but there's work that is taking place. So walk through with us events that are coming up, which are really hitting home and really reinforcing the key themes that Styletainment is all about.
Yes, Andrew, as Missouri said, thank you so much for having us again. We are getting ready to have our fourth annual gala, but prior to the gala, we always try to have a kickoff. A kickoff will basically introduce the honorees that we are planning to honor at the gala later in the year and get an opportunity to share with the audience that does appear what we're doing, what we're trying to do, the funds we're trying to raise regarding A Place Called Love. So there's quite a bit going on. We're trying to get sponsors to support us, not only for the kickoff, but also for the gala, and just get the word out there, what we're trying to do.
Okay, amazing. And it's great how you're bridging all this together with the kickoff to get things started and build awareness leading up to a great event. And speaking of a great event, you have to have people that are capturing these stories and these narratives. So, Lisa, I'd like to pivot to you. You operate through the lens of press and media. What makes this so compelling, not only to you, but would make this compelling to others to find out more?
Well, first, thank you again for having us. We're so excited to do this second interview with you. And highlights as Styletainment's red carpet host is first, really the pleasure of interviewing the honorees, noting their excitement, and at the same time, seeing how humbled they are to be recognized as a cancer survivor. I think all of us are in agreement that each of them feel like a celebrity for the evening, and their experience is truly a lasting, memorable moment. I can say that during the interview, the audience gets to basically hear about their cancer survivor journey, how God saw them through, and the support system of their village, of a family, and friends. For the guests, I want to say the guests that come in to support not only the honorees, but as well as Styletainment as a whole, the guests are just as excited because they get to see how thankful and proud that they are to see their loved ones being basically being honored and really just receiving their flowers in the present. Um, some coming to Styletainment's event for the very first time leave really in awe of how amazing either our show that we put on, or our production of a off-Broadway stage play is put on, as well as how awesome and amazing the gala is.
Wow. What you right there really captured a whole lot of the story, which no, but what you just said, this is what makes this a series, compelling work, and things that people really can rally around. So speaking of rallying around, walk us through upcoming key dates. I'll say specifically any kickoff events that are coming up, date, time, location, and just a little bit of the moving parts that will take place at any of your kickoff and related programming.
Sure. We like Hattie mentioned, we have a kickoff every year, annual kickoff, and this year it's on May the 11th, pre-Mother's Day event. It's going to be held at the Brownstone in Metuchen, New Jersey. And the agenda for the event, as she mentioned, we'll be introducing our honorees for this year. We also, a couple of years ago, in honor of my mom, we launched what's called the Ada Award. And the Ada Award signifies a person in your life that has supported your dreams, that has been there to push you forward. And this is our third year that we'll be presenting the Ada Award, and we'll be announcing that at the kickoff as well. But it's Mother's Day, so we'll be, celebrating mothers. We're also going to have, for the first time, an all-male panel discussion about breast cancer, and that's going to be exciting. We've had some great support from men that are a part of our ladies' lives and our lives, and they want to get involved. So it's going to be very interesting to do that. And last but not least, we will be having a kickoff celebration champagne toast. So make sure you come out for the champagne.
Wow. I tell you what, I think you might have had the 21 and olders with the champagne mentioned. So that sounds great. And you've got the kickoff coming up May 11th. Do you happen to have a date, time, and location at this point for the actual gala that anyone can share?
Yes, we do. It's October 26th, and it will be held at the Delta Marriott Hotel in Somerset, New Jersey on Davison Avenue. We actually held it there for the first time last year, and we were so successful with it, I'll put it that way, that we're going back there again.
Wow. So I tell you what, you've already shared tremendous info, the backstory of Styletainment, the backstory of the great fundraising events, things along those lines. We've heard the narrative, the storytelling, the capturing of the media. I think, Lisa, the main thing I can think of at this point are what are the best ways for people to stay connected, engaged, and supportive of not only the kickoff, the gala coming up in October, but just in general.
So in general, our website is www.styletainment.com. Our website is very user-friendly. There, of course, you can learn all about Styletainment in its entirety, learn about our cast, past, and upcoming events. You can also nominate a future cancer survivor honoree, view our ADA Award past recipient, book us for a full show, promo, or as a guest speaker at any of your events, podcasts, or TV notifications, and purchase Styletainment's products and books, which is written by Missouri. And then you can also find us on Instagram under Styletainment, as well as Facebook under Styletainment.
And
Wow.
I did mention one other thing, Andrew, that we are going to be displaying our full show this year in December. We don't have a date yet, but we're working on that. So again, all the information is online pertaining to Styletainment, and also for our nonprofit component, which is the Celebration of Life component, which is a Celebration of Life annual. The website for that, where you can learn all about a place called Love and the fundraising that we're doing, the team, why we do what we do, the mission statement and everything. You can find that at www.cola, global.org.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, ladies, you taking the time to put in the investment you're doing to help impact lives through the fundraising pieces, the actual events, the arts, all of that. And as we get ready to wind down, Lisa, I'm going to start with you. If people don't remember anything else about what's been shared today, what's one takeaway you'd like to leave for folks?
Come and support the vision of Styletainment in Missouri. We are truly trying to raise funds for a place called Love, which is really a healing home for our cancer patients that is going through whatever they're going through in their time of need. That is a key thing to always remember about us, Styletainment, and a place called Love.
Wow. Thank you for that impact and that, I'll just say, life lessons, seriously. Hattie, if people don't remember anything about what you shared and what everyone has shared today, what's one takeaway you'd like to leave?
I just simply want people to understand what we're doing in the sense of trying to raise funds for this home to support the underserved, I'll put, as homeless people that are going through breast cancer. And any donation is not too small. Sometimes people feel like, oh, I can't give $100, but maybe they can give $5. But any amount is appreciated, and it'll go directly towards what we're trying to do to get this home built and supported those that need it.
Wow. Thank you so much. And you really hit a good point. Just give what you can and do what you can with what you have. So I appreciate you delivering that message. Finally, Missouri, if people don't remember anything that was shared today about all the topics we've covered, what's one takeaway you'd like to leave for everyone?
I think that people need to, really understand what we're doing. What we are doing here at Styletainment is putting together a vision, taking a vision that's going to actually save lives. Women are dying every day because of cancer. They're homeless. They can't take care of themselves. They're not eating properly. They're sleeping in shelters or sleeping on park benches. And what we're doing is say, help us build a place called home, open up a place called home so that we can get them off the street, prototype it, and then it can grow. It can be done anywhere. It's just happening right here in New Jersey right now. That's the mission. But a place called love can be opened up anywhere. And, I just want people to really take that in, that what we're doing is positioning ourselves so that we could save the lives of our mothers, our sisters, our aunties, our grandmothers. We're doing something wonderful here. And we need support. And we're hoping that people will consider, listening to our stories and really support us financially.
Well, I tell you what, today, you sharing your story of impact, how it started, where it is, and where it's going, all three of you, I sincerely thank you for taking time out. And ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to close out, if this is the first time you've heard this story, please do not let it be the last. Like, share, repost, all those types of things to help others know about some great things taking place in New Jersey. And Styletainment is right there at the forefront. Make sure you keep the dates of May 11th on your calendar for their kickoff. And you also want to keep the last Saturday of October, October 26th, on your calendar for their actual event. As a reminder, you may catch this entire article on our website, acenortonccs.com. Click on the menu for articles and coverage. On social media, Creative Community Solutions LLC on Facebook and YouTube, Ace Norton CCS on Instagram and Twitter, and on LinkedIn, Andrew Snorton, LinkedIn, and Medium. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to conclude. Again, if this is your first time connecting with our guests, please do not let it be the last. Take good care. Continue blessings, well wishes to all, and we will see you real soon.
Thank you. Thank you.